Finally, after 55 days, Sheikh Shahjahan was arrested by the West Bengal police. It could totally be a coincidence, but this arrest came just 24 hours before the Prime Minister is to hit the election trail in West Bengal. He's going to start a 2-day tour of West Bengal tomorrow, starting from Arambagh. Be that as it may, but the arrest did happen. And subsequently, Shahjahan Sheikh was also suspended by the Trinamool Congress from the party for 6 years. By evening, another aide of his named Amir Ali had been arrested and Shahjahan had been removed from the post of Zilla Parishad. But as women of Sandeshkhali celebrated, the picture became a little clearer. The police clarified that actually Sheikh had been arrested not for the multiple complaints that he faces of physical and sexual abuse, of violence and land grab. He in fact had been arrested in a different case altogether. A case related to the attack on Enforcement Directorate officials during a raid at Sheikh Shahjahan's residence on the 5th of January. So what happens to Sandeshkhali? What happens to the women who have been speaking up all this while? That investigation, the cops say, will take a little more time, and that it was the court's orders that had restrained the West Bengal police from acting against Sheikh Shahjahan so far. But after the arrest, if there was one defining image of the day, it was this, of Sheikh Shahjahan striding into court where he was produced before being sent into 10 days of police custody. The policemen dutifully walked behind him. They didn't hold his hand. They didn't handcuff him. It's almost as if he was defiant, walking confidently, hardly seeming like a man who was on the run and had finally been cornered and then arrested. Seemingly not a care in the world. That is when a fresh war of words started. The opposition parties alleged, is this an arrest or is it a fixed match? There were also questions asked about whether weak cases are being used to arrest Shahjahan in order to exercise damage control without actually doing any real damage to the man himself. Remember, this man stands accused of over 40 cases of grabbing the land of the poorest of poor, of physical and sexual violence against both men and women. All these people who lived in Sandeshkhali finally started speaking up. They hit the streets, they went to the police, they started protesting once they thought the law was closing in on Sheikh Shahjahan. And these people of Sandeshkhali are largely from the tribal community. The scheduled tribes make up for 5.8% of the state's population and are decisive in 3 seats of Jhargram, Alipurduar and Darjeeling. Another big vote in West Bengal is that of women, with allegations of political strongmen preying on women young and old, on dispossessing people from the scheduled tribes. Will that result in a political impact in the elections? The TMC shrugs off these allegations, calls these charges mere speculation, and actually challenged the BJP today, saying that we walk the talk, unlike you, who shield criminals and rapists.
But Sheikh Shahjahan, one of the principal accused in a case which happened on 5th January 2024, where ED officers were assaulted during the course of a raid they were conducting in Najet police area. We have arrested Sheikh Shahjahan yesterday night from Meenakha PS area.
The All India Trinamool Congress have decided to suspend Sheikh Shahjahan from the party for 6 years. Why? Because there are 2 types of parties. One type of political party does talk, talk, talk. But the Trinamool Congress does walk the talk.
ये अरेस्ट नहीं है, ये म्यूचुअल एडजस्टमेंट है. जितना टाइम तक सेंट्रल एजेंसी इसको हिरासत में नहीं लेगा, उतना टाइम तक वहाँ का पीड़ित जनता को न्याय नहीं मिलेगा. उसको 5 स्टार फैसिलिटी जेल में मिलेगा, मोबाइल फोन यूज करेगा, जेल के अंदर से एरिया कंट्रोल करेगा, और धांधली, गुंडागर्दी सब चलते रहेगा।
Now remember, all this while the BJP has alleged that the reason that Sheikh Shahjahan was treated with kid gloves is because it is a pure political calculation of 80-20 by the TMC, where they want to appease Sheikh Shahjahan and his ilk in order to not antagonize the Muslim vote in West Bengal. Is this an effort to try and give a communal tint to what essentially is a political fight with the TMC and Sheikh Shahjahan? Or is shielding Shahjahan for over 50 days going to leave a political dent in the TMC's fortunes, especially in the one vote that they have commanded handsomely in every election, that of women of West Bengal and also the tribals who stand affected the most here. Let's take this across. RP Singh, national spokesperson of the BJP, joins us along with Priyanka Tibrewal, lawyer and spokesperson, West Bengal BJP. Harshvardhan Tripathi, senior journalist. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, political analyst. Ashutosh, political analyst. And that question is to you, Riju Datta, national spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress. One, that this arrest happens 24 hours before the Prime Minister kicks off the Lok Sabha campaign. And two, will this damage you politically? Women are speaking up. Women who have always voted for Mamata Banerjee.
Okay, thank you. First of all, it is quite understandable the pain of the BJP national leaders, the state leaders, and certain section of the media that Shahjahan is finally arrested. Shahjahan has been suspended from the party. His Zilla Parishad post has been given to somebody else. He's even expelled from that post that he used to hold. And Sandeshkhali, the women of Sandeshkhali will get their justice. I know their pain. Why? Because tomorrow when Vishwaguru comes, BJP has lost the plot. He has no script to follow. So,
but he hasn't been arrested for Sandeshkhali. He has been arrested for the ED attack.
But Padmaja, you have a very strong back team. There are two cases filed in the court. One is Najat 8, the ED case, for which he has got 10 days police custody. The second one is Najat 9, which the police has taken a suo motu cognizance that the court has already accepted that, where all these allegations are there and all are non-bailable charges. Okay, I'm just informing. It's just an information I'm giving you. So he is expelled from the party and he will be behind bars. And I personally want for till the end of time. But the question here is this. We have done our Rajdhan. Whether it is Uttam, whether if BJP wants to give it a communal tinge, but Sheikh Shahjahan Muslim, Uttam Shraddha Shivu Hajra Hindu, we have all put Trinamool elected leaders behind the bars. But tomorrow when Pradhan Mantri will come to Bengal, he will share the stage with the leader of opposition, Shubhendru Adhikari, which you know better than me, is charge sheet mentioned in ED and CBI for Narada and Sharada case. Does Narendra Modi have the guts to do what Trinamool Congress has done today? Can he suspend Shubhendru Adhikari? Can he suspend Brijbhushan Saran Singh, who is having a chai in the parliament?
So you don't think that this is going to in any way affect the tribal vote or the women who have voted for you? Because again, remember, these are all tribal people, most of whom, by the way, told us on camera, we are TMC workers, we are TMC supporters, we are TMC voters. And yet this man took away our land, beat us up, called us for late night meetings, and nobody did anything for 55 days. Riju Datta.
I will answer your question and I will give you a statement, and I request you to save this recording. First, the people, the villagers of Sandeshkhali, they had accusations against Shahjahan and his aides or his minions. Their accusations, their anger was not against Mamata Banerjee of Trinamool Congress. Point number one. And save this portion of recording. In the upcoming Lok Sabha, Trinamool Congress will lead from Sandeshkhali.
Okay, very quickly respond to this. They have acted. Do you have the guts, Priyanka Tibrewal? And this is not going to have any effect because women, tribals, trust Mamata Banerjee.
Well, Padmaja, this is so very clear that whatever has happened today is orchestrated, concocted, and it has been pre-decided. See, I told all the channels day before yesterday when I filed my petition before the High Court that please note the timing. Within 48 hours, police will bring him out from the place where they have hidden him and they will say that, see, we have arrested him. Now, why did the police take so long? Because when they understood that since the court has now said that the ED or the CBI, anybody can arrest him for that matter. So they wanted to show that, see, we are so good at our task and we are doing it and we have caught him and not the ED and the CBI. That is the reason. And you know, this also, look at his body language. You can very well understand that what kind of respect he has for the court and the law, because he knows that he has not been arrested. He has sat on a mediation where this was discussed. discussed with Kalighat that what are the sukh suvidha and things that which he will get in the jail or the custody for that matter, along with a mobile phone from where he will run the elections. Now my friend Riju Datta is taking pride in saying that we have suspended him. Now, a very simple question. He said that they couldn't arrest him because there was a stay order, according to their knowledge and understanding of English. He says so. But what was the order where they couldn't suspend him for 55 days? And even after the women, they came out with their allegation, why didn't they suspend him for so long?
Respond to that, Riju Datta. And may I remind you, with the greatest of respect, you sat here on my show and said that these women who are claiming they are victimized by Sheikh Shahjahan have been given 5,000 rupees by the Congress, BJP and CPM. So if these are all women who are paid by Congress, BJP and CPM, why are you arresting poor Sheikh Shahjahan?
Again, I will answer you. Today, Sheikh Shahjahan is behind bars. You are showing visuals on your channel.
Why?
Now.
I think if BJP workers are victimizing him, why are you arresting him?
आप मुझे बोलने दोगे, please. You are showing visuals where women are celebrating in Sandeshkhali. They're having sweet. They're playing with gulal. I'm happy for them. As till now that I am doing a debate with you, they are today itself in the police camps. There are multiple.
You are happy for them, but today are they genuine women, genuine victims, or are they still BJP karyakartas?
Can I please?
No, you have to make it clear. Because if 10 days ago you were saying these women are liars, they have been paid 5,000, today you cannot say my heart bleeds for them.
क्या मैं खत्म कर सकता हूँ आपके
आप बताइए, ये बीजेपी वर्कर्स हैं? ये बीजेपी वर्कर्स हैं या ये बंगाली महिलाएं हैं?
मेरे को सिर्फ आप एक ना बता दीजिए कि जब आज शाहजहां का डर नहीं है, शाहजहां अंदर है जेल के, आज भी लैंड ग्रैब का कंप्लेन हो रहा है, पर आज तक सिर्फ 2 क्यों सेक्सुअल असॉल्ट का कंप्लेन हुआ? सिर्फ 2। कितनी औरतें मां बहनें आई थी मीडिया के सामने बताने के लिए?
What is your point? Do you believe these women? Do you not believe these women? I'm still confused.
I am saying on record, as of now, there are only 2 written complaints of sexual torture and abuse. Whatever else happened, where women were coming in front of media giving bites, like there was COVID 4th wave going with masks and mukhotas, that was all ghost stories.
Okay, ghost stories. Quickly respond to this, Priyanka Tibrewal. Then I want to bring in Harshvardhan ji, RP Singh and Ashutosh. Yes. Priyanka Tibrewal, mostly ghost stories, only 2 complaints of sexual assault.
That is why, and this has been done, as I told you, it is all orchestrated. Purposely they are doing this so that in court they will be able to say that, see, the police has already booked the case. The police has already started the investigation and there are sections which are against him. So there is no need for it to be handed to the CBI because that CID is looking into this. But they are forgetting one fact, Padmaja, that when they said that, in 3 years there were 42 complaints, then those 42 complaints, there were 3 murder cases in which the CID of West Bengal gave a clean chit to Shahjahan and removed his name. So this cannot be investigated by the CID of West Bengal. This has to go to the CBI because there are serious allegations and which needs thorough investigation.
Okay, let me now bring in the political angle. Why is it that the BJP is throwing all its weight behind the Sandeshkhali protests? For that, you must understand the makeup of this entire constituency and of the state as a whole. If you take a look at the assembly election results between 2016 and 2021, take a look at this column. When it comes to scheduled tribes, in 2016, the BJP had just a 9% vote share. In 2021 assembly, it jumped to 46%. But which is not to say that the TMC doesn't enjoy a substantial amount of this vote as well. From 52%, yes, that tribal vote came down slightly, but it still remained at a very healthy 42%. However, take a look here. The vote among women for the BJP rose from 10% in 2016 to 37% in the assembly elections. Yes, the TMC's vote also rose from 48% to 50%. Is this the reason why, Harshvardhan ji, Sandeshkhali की जो घटना है, ये जो वोट है, tribal vote of which is about 5%, but more importantly the women's vote which is going to be affected, या अब कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा क्योंकि शाहजहां शेख को अरेस्ट कर लिया गया है।
पद्मजा जी, सबसे पहले तो मुझे लगता है कि देश के लोगों को कुछ 2-3 बातें जाननी चाहिए, क्योंकि इस विषय पर हम लोग पहले भी बात करते रहे और बड़ी में वर्ग ने इस पर मुंह खोलने से मना कर दिया। औरत होकर औरत की इज्जत की बात भी समझ में नहीं आती। ये बात संदेशखाली की महिलाएं, अब जरा आप सोचिए कि ये जो महिलाएं बोल रही हैं, ये महिलाएं कितनी डराई दबाई गई होंगी, कितना उनको अत्याचार, कितनी पीड़ा झेलनी पड़ी होगी, कितना मुश्किल रहा होगा कि जब पुलिस का दरोगा से लेकर एसपी जो बशीरहाट का है और राज्य की मुख्यमंत्री तक कह रहे हैं कि ये लोग आरएसएस के एजेंट हैं, ये भाजपा के कार्यकर्ता हैं, ये सब प्रोपागेंडा कर रहे हैं, और दिल्ली में बैठे हुए ढेर सारे पत्रकार भी यही कह रहे हैं कि वो तो प्रोपागेंडा कर रहे हैं। अब आप जरा सोचिए, यहां से अगर देखेंगी तब समझ में आएगा पद्मजा जी कि ये कितना बड़ा कुकृत्य बंगाल में हो रहा है, जिस पर ये सरकार बेशर्मी से कह रही कि हमने शाहजहां शेख को गिरफ्तार करके बड़ा कमाल का काम कर दिया। वो प्रेसिडेंट बता रहे हैं, शर्म भी नहीं आती इनको। और मैं प्रवक्ता को सुन रहा हूं तृणमूल कांग्रेस के, वो सज्जन कह रहे हैं कि सिर्फ 2 ही मामले तो दर्ज हुए, इतना हंगामा क्यों है? जिस तरह का घृणित कृत्य शेख शाहजहां के खिलाफ जो आरोप लगा है, उसमें 2 मामले दर्ज हुए, ये कहते हुए जुबान तालू से चिपक नहीं गई, जरा सा भी शर्म नहीं रह गई, महिलाओं की इज्जत को लेकर यह संवेदना रह गई। और पश्चिम बंगाल से ढेर सारी ऐसी खबरें बारंबार आती रही। शेख शाहजहां ने जिस अंदाज में आज न्यायालय में वो पहुंचा है, जैसे वो पुलिस को पेश कर रहा हो, पुलिस नहीं पकड़ के ले जा रही है, वो पुलिस को न्यायालय के सामने ले जा रहा है, भैया थोड़ी इज्जत बचा लो इनकी। मुझे लगता है ये जो संदेशखाली है, तृणमूल सरकार के लिए वो मुश्किल खड़ी होने जा रही है जिसका अनुमान अभी तृणमूल कांग्रेस को नहीं है। और मैं फिर से कह रहा हूं, बंगाल की महिलाओं ने वो शक्ति दिखाई है जो शायद वहां के बड़े वर्ग ने नहीं दिखाई, उनको शर्म आनी चाहिए।
ओके, I think it's fair. Riju Datta response, then Ashutosh.
हर्षवर्धन त्रिपाठी जी, आप जो ये महिलाओं के लिए आपका दिल रोता है ना, आज कानपुर में 2 नाबालिग महिलाओं को सामूहिक बलात्कार करके पेड़ से टांग दिया यूपी में, रेप कैपिटल ऑफ इंडिया। आप लोगों को तब शर्म नहीं आती जब ब्रिजभूषण की तारीफ करते हैं आप लोग? बीजेपी की जूते चाटते चाटते आपकी जुबान जमीन पे नहीं गिर जाती? आप लोग क्या बात करते हैं? अगर आप जर्नलिस्ट हैं तो दोनों तरफ का बोलिए, हम आपका सम्मान करेंगे। सिर्फ बीजेपी को तेल मारने से इज्जत नहीं मिलता, दोनों तरफ की बात कीजिए। अगर शेख शाहजहां गलत है तो उसको जूते मारिए, आप टीवी पे कोई गलती नहीं है, पर फिर यूपी का बात भी बोलिए, फिर बोलिए जो 2 नाबालिग और बच्चियों के साथ हुआ वो गलत है और योगी आदित्यनाथ को भी माफी मांगनी चाहिए, बोलिए ये बात।
ओके,
देखिए पद्मजा, ये तृणमूल कांग्रेस के प्रवक्ता ने छोटा सा उदाहरण दिया कि राष्ट्रीय टेलीविजन चैनल पर ये इस तरह की भाषा का उपयोग कर रहे हैं। आप बंगाल में सोचिए उन महिलाओं के साथ क्या क्या किया होगा। इनके खिलाफ रहने वाले व्यक्तियों को लाइव रिपोर्टिंग में पत्रकार उठा लिया जाता है, एक पत्रकार के खिलाफ एफआईआर दर्ज होती है, वो हाईकोर्ट चला जाता है तो उसका घर तहस नहस कर दिया जाता है। संदेशखाली जाने वाले किसी भी नेता, वो कोई भारतीय जनता पार्टी का शुभेंदु अधिकारी, सुकांत मजूमदार नहीं, वृंदा कराथो, अधीर रंजन चौधरी या जो भी जाना चाहता है, ये तृणमूल कांग्रेस का चरित्र है और इसको पश्चिम बंगाल की जनता निश्चित तौर पर जवाब देगी। और मैं फिर से कह रहा हूं, उत्तर प्रदेश में कुछ हुआ हो या देश के दूसरे हिस्से में, वो उतना ही शर्मनाक है, लेकिन जो संदेशखाली में हुआ है उसकी कोई तुलना नहीं हो सकती है। ये किसी जमाने में होता रहा होगा, कोई बादशाह अपने हरम बनाता रहा होगा और वहां महिलाओं को ले जाकर उनकी इज्जत के साथ खिलवाड़ करता रहा, शर्म नहीं आती? उसकी तुलना किसी और घटना से हो ही नहीं सकती। और कहीं भी गलत हो रहा है तो उसके खिलाफ हम बोलते हैं, बोलेंगे, उसके लिए किसी तृणमूल कांग्रेस के प्रवक्ता के सुझाव या सलाह की जरूरत नहीं है।
Riju Datta, and by all means, nobody sits here and condones any crime that happens in any country. But for people to sit on TV and say most of these stories are ghost stories, why are these women sitting here with their face covered? And for 55 days, I want to point out to our viewers that today the West Bengal Police's remand note says the following about Mr. Sheikh Shahjahan. And I quote, He is an FIR named accused person who is so influential in his area, and there is every possibility of his absconding and threatening the witnesses of this case if he is released on bail. He is mastermind of this offence and not only obstructed the ED officials on duty but also assaulted them mercilessly using his influence. If he is such a Danav, according to your own West Bengal police, why did you not suspend him for 55 days, leave alone arrest him? Today, your leaders are calling him a bad character, calling him a dushmanav or whatever it is. You are saying that he assaulted ED officers mercilessly. What did you do for 55 days? Why didn't you suspend him?
Before that, answer me this. 42 cases were charge-sheeted against Sheikh Shahjahan. Priyanka Tibrewal is a lawyer here. What were the courts doing? West Bengal police has given their charge sheet to the court. What were the courts of law doing?
Sir, answer the question. You are saying that today you have the moral high ground by arresting Sheikh Shahjahan after 55 days. Your police recognizes the moral turpitude of this man. Let me read out further from the remand note. No recovery of looted articles could be made in this case till now, and the accusers assured to assist the police to recover these looted articles. A serious law and order problem is prevailing under Sandeshkhali and Nazat police station area with these issues relating to accused Shahjahan Sheikh and his associates. Your police says that he is creating a law and order issue. Why did you wait 55 days to suspend this man? Still not expelled? To suspend him, why did you wait 55 days?
No. One second. We have waited 55 days. We have got all the reports from the police, from our party leaders who visited Sandeshkhali. We have still at least, Padmaja, 55 दिन के बाद भी तृणमूल ने वो काम किया जो बीजेपी 10 साल में नहीं कर रही है. आप भी एक औरत है, ब्रिजभूषण को आप सपोर्ट करते हैं?
I don't support. And there is absolutely unequivocal, leave alone Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, even Ramesh Biduri, the comments he said, I am not here to endorse it. It is condemnable and I don't think anyone need even think about whether such comments can be condoned.
Come back to Bengal. Let's come back to Bengal.
Yes, come back to Bengal.
BJP has given a Rajya Sabha ticket to a gentleman called Samik Bhattacharya from Bengal. Do you know he got a ticket in 2021 Vidhan Sabha where he was accused of raping a girl multiple times who did a door-to-door campaign against him and he lost the election और उसको राज्य सभा भेज रहा है बीजेपी.
Okay, respond. RP Singh, आप किस मुंह से संदेश खाली बोल रहे हैं when you have such people in your ranks and Brijbhushan Sharan Singh?
Padmaja, it's such a shameful day that a person is defending a rapist, a person who was molested, a person who has taken away lands of hundreds of women, and then he was mocking, he was showing his teeth. I mean, this video, I'll appreciate if you can send me this video. This video is of great use. Remember two things. Today's his mocking of the complete instance and that V-shape of Shahjahan Sheikh. These two will remain in the memory of the Indian history and the Indian history of the women in the country. What he's talking, what rubbish he's talking about. He's talking about that, no, there are only two women who have come forward. Your police is not filing the cases. Your police is threatening the people there. Their police is threatening the women there. And you're saying only two women has come forward. You are biased toward the Sandeshkhali women. And it's all because you are looking for a vote bank. You are targeting a vote bank. That's why I remember Matloob Ahmed in Karoli. The man was a kingpin behind the complete Karoli instance, and he went absconding, and no one was able to trace him thereafter. Similar, and as per me, he was shielded by the congressman that time. And even this person was under shield, under protection of the state government, of the TMC, most probably at Riju Datta's house, probably. So this is what the story is. I mean, he's trying to cover up.
But his argument is you do the same with Brijbhushan Sharan Singh. You want to win seats in Uttar Pradesh. You want to keep Gonda safe. So you don't act against Brijbhushan Sharan Singh. Why are you accusing them of shielding Shahjahan Sheikh?
Brijbhushan Singh.
They win their seats through Shahjahan. You win your seats through Brijbhushan.
Brijbhushan Singh case was they filed by the police. It was not delayed by police. It was taken by the police. But here, police is not filing the cases. There are many cases. I mean, as per my knowledge, 50 cases are there in the knowledge of Scheduled Caste Tribe Commission itself, the panel which has gone there. They have the list of those 50 cases.
Okay.
But they would not do, and he has not been, he's again telling lies. He has not been arrested in those cases. He has been arrested because ED, the court has given an order that ED can arrest him now or CBI can arrest him. Otherwise, they would not have arrested him.
Okay, I want to show you another set of data, considering that we have Lok Sabha elections round the corner. And Ashutosh ji, this is how Sandeshkhali becomes more contextual. Tomorrow, the Prime Minister is going to be in Arambagh. How have the tribals and the women voted in the Lok Sabha election? Between 2014 and 2019, there was a six-fold increase in the vote of tribals for the BJP, and that explains how they had a massive haul in 2019 Lok Sabha elections. From 11%, it went straight up to 62%. Huge chunk of tribal votes went to them. Even among women, from 12%, it jumped to 38%. Correspondingly, see how for the TMC, the tribal vote went from 39% to 24%. However, the women's vote, and this is what we keep saying, the women's vote has always remained steadfast. When Mamata Banerjee says, Ma Mati Manush, the Ma of West Bengal says, yes, I stand for Mamata Banerjee. Will this vote, Ashutosh ji, 47% get dented? 47% women voted for Mamata Banerjee. Will Sandeshkhali dent this 47% vote?
Padmaja, I hope the people will not disturb me when I'm speaking. See, ये जो कुछ भी हो रहा है वो सब कुछ लोकसभा चुनाव के मद्देनजर हो रहा है और लोकसभा चुनाव का जब विधानसभा चुनाव हुआ तो वो भी बहुत हॉटली कंटेस्टेड था। कारण बहुत सिंपल है क्योंकि 2019 में जब टीएमसी और बीजेपी की लड़ाई हुई थी तो टीएमसी को 43.3% वोट मिला था और बीजेपी को 40.7% वोट मिला था। यानी बीजेपी और टीएमसी के बीच का जो वोट का परसेंटेज है वो 2.6 के आसपास है। यानी बहुत ही नैरो गैप है दोनों के बीच में। एक को 18 सीट मिली थी, दूसरे को 22 सीट मिली। लेकिन यह बड़ा सवाल इस बात को लेकर यह कि इस देश के अंदर हर चीज सिर्फ राजनीति के आईने से देखने की कोशिश की जाती है और सारी राजनीतिक पार्टियां इस हमाम में नंगी हैं। मैं फिर कहता हूं, सारी राजनीतिक पार्टियां हमाम में नंगी हैं। अगर टीएमसी का संदेश खाली है तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी को बोलने का हक इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि ब्रजभूषण शरण सिंह के खिलाफ हिंदुस्तान की उन तमाम महिलाओं ने जिन्होंने हिंदुस्तान का माथा ऊंचा किया, उनको सड़क पर उतरना पड़ा, आंदोलन करना पड़ा, सुप्रीम कोर्ट को दखल देना पड़ा, तब जाकर एफआईआर दर्ज हुई है। और सुप्रीम कोर्ट में दखल देने के बाद भी पुलिस ने कहा था, दिल्ली पुलिस ने, कि हमको गिरफ्तार कर सकते हैं। आज तक ब्रजभूषण शरण सिंह के खिलाफ कोई गिरफ्तारी नहीं हुई है, कोई सिर्फ पूछताछ उनसे हुई है। चार्जशीट अगर आप पढ़ लीजिए उसमें साफ तौर पर लिखा गया। तो संदेश खाली पर जो लोग रो रहे हैं उनको ब्रजभूषण शरण सिंह के ऊपर भी बात करनी चाहिए।
बट इलेक्टोरली 100%, बट इलेक्टोरली क्या आपको लगता है कोई फर्क पड़ेगा या उसके अरेस्ट से अब वुमेन आर रिअश्योर्ड?
लेट मी कंप्लीट। सवाल यह है कि ब्रजभूषण शरण सिंह आज भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के सांसद हैं, उसके बाद भी उन्होंने रेसलर एसोसिएशन में उनके लोगों ने कब्जा कर लिया। उन महिलाओं ने सारी उम्मीदें छोड़ दी, अपने पदक तक छोड़ने की बात की। तब भारतीय जनता पार्टी के मुंह पर क्यों दही जमा हुआ था? तब उन्होंने क्यों नहीं बोला? तब ये जो महिला आयोग के अध्यक्षा हैं तब क्यों नहीं गई थी? और हाथरस का मामला जब हुआ था तब उस वक्त किन लोगों ने मॉक किया था? उस बच्ची को किन लोगों ने चरित्र हनन करने की कोशिश की थी? तो यहां बैठकर बड़ी बड़ी बातें करना आसान है, लेकिन जब ब्रजभूषण शरण सिंह और संदेश खाली में मुझे कोई फर्क दिखाई नहीं पड़ता।
तो आपको नहीं लगता कि इलेक्टोरली इसका कुछ असर, एज अ पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट, डू यू थिंक इट विल अफेक्ट at all electorally, or Mamata's goodwill is going to subsume all of this?
कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला। अगर भारतीय जनता पार्टी को ब्रजभूषण शरण सिंह की वजह से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला तो संदेश खाली की वजह से टीएमसी को कोई फर्क पड़ने वाला नहीं है।
Harshvardhan ji, and the fact remains a large chunk of the West Bengal government schemes are aimed at women. So the larger goodwill is going to subsume any damage that Sandeshkhali may have done.
पद्मजा जी, मुझे बड़ा आश्चर्य हो रहा है और थोड़ा सा जिसको कहें कि निराशा भी हो रही है। देखिए, ये वाली कहानी अगर कभी भी टीवी की बहस में शुरू करें तो आप कितनी बहस करिएगा? कोई पुराना मामला, कोई पुरानी घटना, किसी पुरानी बात पर, और ये मतलब पत्रकारिता करते तो मुझे लगता है कि ये शर्मसार करने वाला है। एक घटना है जिस घटना ने पश्चिम बंगाल की आत्मा को झकझोर दिया है, और मैं फिर से कह रहा हूं, बृजभूषण शरण सिंह के ऊपर जो आरोप है वो घिनौने आरोप है, और पश्चिम बंगाल की तरह अगर यहां पर इसको तुलना करेंगे तो दिल्ली पुलिस की चार्जशीट, दिल्ली पुलिस की जांच, और वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी का सांसद है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी को उसका जवाब देना पड़ेगा। लेकिन संदेशखाली की घटना से तुलना करना और उस वक्त याद आना, पुरानी घटनाओं की फहरिस्त गिनाना, मैं तो ये काम डिबेट में नहीं करता और ये करना चाहिए भी नहीं। क्यों नहीं करना चाहिए मैं बता रहा हूं। अगर हम इस घटना की बात करेंगे तो फिर वही कहानी होती है जो नेता लोग करते हैं कि नेहरू जी से शुरू होकर और मोदी जी पे खत्म होता है। हम जिस घटना पर डिबेट करने के लिए बैठे हैं उसकी बात करनी चाहिए, और संदेशखाली में जो हो रहा है उसकी किसी घटना से तुलना नहीं हो सकती। हम जब उन घटनाओं पर बात करते हैं तो हम उसकी उसी तरह से जो उस वक्त व्यू पॉइंट होता है उसको रखते हैं, और ऐसी घटनाओं पर कोई निंदा न करे ये हो ही नहीं सकता। महिलाओं के मसले पर वॉट अबाउटरी से ज्यादा घिनौना और घृणित काम कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता। मैं फिर से कह रहा हूं कि जो भी घटना महिलाओं की इज्जत से जुड़ी हुई है उस पर अगर कोई वॉट अबाउटरी कर रहा है तो दरअसल महिलाओं का सम्मान नहीं कर रहा। और मैं फिर से कह रहा हूं, ये महिलाएं कितनी शक्तिशाली होंगी। दिल्ली में आपको टीवी के कैमरे मिल जाते हैं, आप अगर बहुत कुछ है, आपके पास एक सेलिब्रिटी नेटवर्क हो सकता है, आपके पास 4 लोग हो सकते हैं, जंतर मंतर पर धरना हो सकते हैं, राष्ट्रीय टेलीविजन चैनल पर बहस हो सकती है। 55 दिन हो गए शेख शाहजहां को, लोगों के मुंह में दही जम गई। और मैं फिर से कह रहा हूं, ये महिलाएं वो हैं जो कोई सेलिब्रिटी स्टेटस नहीं है, इनके पीछे कोई कैमरा नहीं भाग रहा है, इनके पीछे वहां की पुलिस भागती थी, रात में लाठी डंडे लेकर अपनी सुरक्षा करती थी। और वहां का जो थाना है, जो वहां का डीआईजी है, वो कहता है कि इसीलिए हमको 144 लगाना पड़ा क्योंकि 70-80 महिलाएं, वो रिपोर्ट पढ़िए, 70-80 महिलाएं लाठी लेकर रात को घूमती हैं। अब आप सोचिए जरा, और जिस तरह से शेख शाहजहां चल रहा है, क्या आपको लग रहा है कि वहां और कुछ हो पाएगा? और फिर दोनों का फर्क देखिए, जो रेसलिंग फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया है उसको इस सरकार ने भंग किया, जो रेसलिंग फेडरेशन की जो मुश्किलें थी उसमें ढेर सारे सवाल खड़े हुए, पॉलिटिकल एंगल आया, पीटी उषा ने जो कहा, योगेश्वर दत्त ने जो कहा, वो बहुत सी चीजें उसमें शामिल है। यहां एक चीज है, एक गुंडा, उसके साथ खड़े गुंडे, और हर रात महिलाओं की असमत को तार करने की घटना। इस घटना को किसी सी घटना से जोड़ा नहीं जा सकता।
ओके, वेरी क्विकली आशुतोष जी, एंड देन कमरुज़्ज़मान चौधरी।
नहीं, ये कहना यहां आकर बड़ी बड़ी बातें करना बहुत आसान है। जरा उन महिलाओं से बातचीत करिए जिन्होंने भारत का माथा ऊंचा किया था और उनके साथ किस तरीके का बर्ताव किया गया। आज तक एक दिन की भी गिरफ्तारी नहीं, बृजभूषण शरण सिंह, एक दिन की भी गिरफ्तारी नहीं हुई है, एक दिन की भी गिरफ्तारी नहीं हुई है। और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पास इतना वक्त नहीं कि उसको सस्पेंड कर सके। क्या यह घृणित नहीं है? क्या वो महिलाएं जिनके साथ शारीरिक शोषण किया गया और वो संदेशखाली की महिलाएं, क्या दोनों अलग अलग है? और ये कहां पे हुआ? कि दिल्ली शहर के अंदर वहां जहां प्रधानमंत्री जी बैठते हैं और जहां की पुलिस सीधे देश के गृह मंत्री को रिपोर्ट।
But there is a slight difference, if I may, even though I do not think that there is any point in doing whataboutery, there is one classic difference, and I will ask that question to Kamruज़्ज़मान Chaudhary. Classic difference is when Hathras happened, when the ladies in the Wrestling Federation were raising their questions, everyone from Rahul Gandhi to Priyanka Gandhi downwards, everyone reacted. But in Sandeshkhali, and I'm sure you have seen it, your party president was asked a pointed question by a media network, Kamruज़्ज़मान Chaudhary, and he replied, वहां पे उस जगह पे ऐसी चीजें होती रहती हैं, राष्ट्रीय स्तर पे मैं बात नहीं करना चाहता. That is the difference. Where does that leave you vis-a-vis women of West Bengal? Just answer me that. When you go to women of West Bengal, what do you want to say?
Padmaja, no, there is no doubt that the trust of Bengalis have been dented on the state police force as well as the state government to a large extent. There is no denying the fact. But you must understand the DNA of the Bengal politics right now or over the last few decades that have been coming out here. There is a Frankenstein has been created in every nook and corner of Bengal who control the local dynamics of the political scenario out here. Be it Sheikh Shahjahan or be it, let's say, Arjun Singh of Barakpur, be it Anubrata Mandal, be it Shaukat Mullah, Arabul Islam. There are hundreds of examples I can cite out here. There is no denying the fact. But whatever came out of Sandeshkhali, God forbid if all these issues are found to be true with regards to the woman, what Shahjahan Sheikh and his fellow cronies have done out there, then it must be condemned and the severest action must be taken against them. There is no denying that. Now here comes the another angle which I do not support particularly. If you have the example of Partha Chatterjee, when 50 crores were recovered from his girlfriend's house, and what happened was that the Mamata Banerjee government did not take action on Partha Chatterjee for at least 7 to 8 days. He was suspended only after that. Jyotipriya Malik, another classic example. Anubrata Mandal. These are all which the government was seen, or rather the Trinamool Congress was seen, or Mamata Banerjee was seen to be standing with them. If these are criminals in the eyes of the law, then the party should have dissociated itself immediately. Now here comes the main angle out here, that which the BJP I feel is trying to politicize the entire issue of Sandeshkhali by giving it a twist into a communal turn. Padmaja, I know for sure Sandeshkhali is a part of the Basirat parliamentary constituency, and it is a reserved constituency where those perpetrators of the crime that have been committed or whatever we are hearing, unless proved, and do not belong to a particular community, they belong to a group of people who have been handpicked by the Trinamool Congress to manage and deliver the votes to the Trinamool Congress by whichever way. So BJP has failed, and that is a message going down across the length and breadth of Bengal, that BJP is trying to communalize the entire Sandeshkhali issue, whereas it is not.
Which is great, but
when
why
you ask this question to somebody
speak about that? Of course, BJP is politicizing. We said that at the outset. Why doesn't the central leadership speak about it? You sit here valiantly and raise that flag.
No,
why doesn't the central leadership speak about it?
No, Padmaja, Padmaja, what is the definition of the central leadership out here?
I don't know.
Leader of the
you are in the party. You tell me who your central leadership
was stopped from visiting is the state PCC president out here. The central leadership has already deputed Adil Ranjan Chaudhary to visit the Sandeshkhali area and see for himself what happened.
But your central leadership speaks on everything, from Hathras to Tamil Nadu to Rajasthan, basically wherever they are not in power, they speak on everything. Why don't they speak about West Bengal?
No. Padmaja, may I request you, can you focus your camera on Manipur also? If you want to, what about why my Khargeji has not issued a statement, or Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Gandhi is not coming to Sandeshkhali, then God only can help you and your journalism out here. I am not questioning you as such. But the fact remains.
Typical, I would have expected you to say that, sir. We have focused our cameras on everything. You should focus on why a cause that you valiantly defend in West Bengal, your party leadership doesn't stand up for you or for women of your state. It's the simple point. But anyhow, now that Shahjahan Sheikh is in jail, let's hope he remains there, because the TMC also now says that he is nothing short of a monster. Thanks very much, all gentlemen, Priyanka Tibrewal, for joining me on Debate 1.